Hello everybody, and welcome back to World Worship M, to my channel. How you guys been doing? Thank you very much for all the new subs. I have reached more than 405 finally. Yes, I'm very happy. Let's make it 500 subs in the common next 2 weeks. I do believe in 2 weeks I will receive my first 500 subs. Man, it took much longer than I ever thought. This is not an easy pick in the park. Walking in a park, it's actually harder than you can imagine. Anyhow, we have huge pleasure to watch this captain. I kind of forgot his name. You see, when you are playing in a clan, your clan names first, and then your real name, it's very short. So I do apologize if I actually not right this name of this captain. I do apologize. Anyhow, this is trap domination mode, and once again folks, this is an amazing epic battle. I do like Kabarovs. I only need to play a little more with my own Udaloy. I'll reach her one day. I'll get this Kabarovs because I'm actually very close to that. I do have around maybe 60-70,000 experience, ships experience, to unlock the Kabarovs. Okay, we are going straight to A, which is good because I do believe in A, B or C. This is the best for Kabarovs. It's the A. You have a little bit cover and Cyclone. Okay, Flamu in his latest YouTube said about all Russian destroyers are kind of a suck in a Cyclone. Why? It's because of their bad concealment. You will be spotted, and as soon as you will be spotted within 8 kilometers, you can actually be wrecked by secondary and so on. He's kind of right. The Cyclone, it's a bad news for the Russian destroyers. I do agree with him. But the thing is, not all battleship has good secondary. I'm talking about Montana. We are engaging Montana. She has crap secondary. And in some ways, I do believe that truly Montana, it's a great battleship, but lack of the secondary and dealing with destroyers at close range, she kind of a struggle versus all other Yamato and Kurfürst. And we put this dude on fire already. But I think someone put her on, because if I'm seeing correctly, we have, well, 2 fires. Sorry about that. This Montana is cooking heavily. Okay, one more fire. But I think she used the damage control party. Yeah, she did. Okay, we received kind of a big hit over here. Because also Rune is shooting at us, to be honest with you. So she's not quite alone, this battleship. Now if we put one on fire, that would be really nice. Oh, Izumo. Big, juicy, fat, slow. Now the Izumo, to be honest with you, it's harder to put Izumo on fire than Montana. And why? She barely has any superstructure. It's kind of a, how shall I say, kind of a trollish armor. The most trollish armor of all battleship, it has the Izumo. I don't think that it's so easy to put on a fire. Same thing goes for if you have Royal Navy cruisers. You have to kind of know where to aim, because that thing has very little superstructure compared with, let's say, German battleships and so on. You see, that was the last salvo. It was just, okay, we put this Izumo on fire anyhow. Okay, we have another fire. But I do believe that Izumo put this fire down. Yeah, but she was burning in two different... Fire is back, but it's still on the cooldown. So she was immune, unfortunately. But it's all about time and a little bit RNG, because the fire will come sooner or later. Now our Izumo is doing very bad. Very, very, very bad. Showing perfect broadside to a lot of ships over here. You see what I'm talking about? What kind of ridiculous salvo was that? 294, 264. You see when she's bound on this Izumo? Okay, now finally one fire. Man, it took forever to put this dude on fire. I do believe that she's reversing or something. Okay. Yeah, I do believe that Izumo has amazing trollish armor. I do struggle to put her on fire and to do any damage with my real name cruiser. I do struggle a lot. It's just because the lack of the superstructure. Hold on, I'm just 34. Non-penetration, 35. Holy cow. You see what I'm talking about? It was 35 non-penetration hits, folks. It was just bloody amazing. Okay, the enemy team, they kept C. Enemy battleship down. And we capping A, and there's someone at B. Now, unfortunately, Cyclone will go in just this second. Okay, it will still take a little bit more than a couple seconds. Okay, Shimakaze, it's kind of a bad news over here, to be honest with you. Because in Shimakaze, in Cyclone, she can spot us and send torps all time, while we cannot spot her. That's the reason kind of important to take the Shimakaze down way before this Cyclone hit. Now there's a lot of enemy ships over here at A, but Shimakaze did not went for cap. I do believe that it was bad play by Shimakaze player. Enemy Shimakaze. We put this Montana on fire. You see, the US superstructure, in my opinion, they are made of cheese. I'm seriously. The Izumo and some other nations' ships, they have very strong superstructure. The US not so much. I mean, for Izumo we had close to 40 non-penetration hits. 40. And we have 130 millimeters guns, which are very punchy guns. But we don't have that issue and that problem with Montana or any other US battleships. I do believe that's the biggest concern. You see, when I'm playing with Kiev and I see any US battleship show me broadside, I always change to AP and try and go, okay, we hit one torpedo hit and cause flooding. Oh, I do believe that this Montana is doomed, because the, okay, unfortunately, she's still flooding or burning as well. I do believe that, because the damage counts, it goes like crazy. Whether it's server? Yes, sir. Oh man, I do believe that this Montana, it's flooding and fire at the same time. That is my personal opinion. It's kind of a smart way to move out of here, because we cannot spot them. I mean, there's so many ships around A, but I do believe that they are all focused A, and we already know how this this game will end, because to be honest with you, you cannot just focus A. You have to go to B sooner or later, because you're never gonna win by only capping one of the capping points. You need to have two to secure the win, and a very good job from Friendly. They secured C and B, and now basically it's right move from this captain. Leave A alone because they need to come to push to B. We know the all fight will be at B, and the one who's gonna win the fight at B, it's the one who's gonna eventually win the whole game. So it's very smart from Kurfürst, Ibuki, and all ships they focused at B. So this was amazing good job from the Friendly team. Because they okay. One more flooding and one more torp. I don't know what hit, but someone definitely hit. And those are slow torpedoes. Those are the slowest tier 10 destroyer torpedo in this game. I think it's only 55 knots. Okay, it is like 10 kilometers, but they are slow. For tier 10 it is slow, 55 knots. Yeah. So far 150, close to 150,000 damage, 13 fires, 3 torpedo hits, and 267 hits. But unfortunately, because of that Izumo, we know for a fact there was close to 40 non-penetration hits. So yeah. And well, folks, the game it's not ended yet, because it's still Cyclone. The concealment it's bad for Russian destroyers. This is just he sent those torps just randomly. Okay, Hindenburg. Okay, that is bad news, because Hindenburg has good rate of fire and he's engaging us. We do pretty good damage with AP. Oh man, that was amazing good salvo. He's pretty healthy. As a matter of fact, he was more or less full HP. Okay, we receive damage as well. Now we pop the smoke. Okay, this Hindenburg, he chewy him more than he could handle. That was very bad play of the enemy Hindenburg. He was just... this is... the thing is about Cyclone, it's... when you're coming like this Montana and this Hindenburg way too close, it's very little you can do. Just... I know they need to push. Okay, unfortunately, man, oh crap, we lost 2 ships, Hipper and Ibuki. Yeah, I do believe the highest and most difficult of all ships to play at tier 9, it's actually the cruisers, because basically the cruiser are just a snack for the enemy tier 10 battleships. Like Ibuki, Dimitri Donskoy, yeah, every single one, they've suffered like crazy. They don't have armor, they don't have quite range, they don't have nothing to put fight against battleships. But we are engaged in this Montana, we're using AP, just look at this ridiculous, folks. That salvo was 4,200 damage. Okay, that was bad, 850 damage. A little bit bad aim over here, to be honest with you. And we cannot see him anymore. But this Kurfürst is not afraid of Montana, because his secondary will chew Montana up for breakfast. Unfortunately, Montana killed our Dimitri Donskoy. And what I know, because our Dimitri Donskoy was kind of healthy, but Dimitri Donskoy is such a big, easy target. It's like shooting a train. It's easy to hit and easy to kill, to be honest with you. In some ways, this is personal opinion, Dimitri Donskoy, she is one of the worst tier 9 cruiser in this game. And it's actually because of the guns. 180mm guns, if you have in tier 5, tier 6, I'm talking about Molotov, it's great. Not that much great in tier 9, because everything has armor, and the biggest problem with the ship, it's such a big size, and she's kind of turning like a brake. But if you show in your broadside, it's easy, and I'm seriously, it's so easy for battleship to delete you in 1 or 2 salvo. Oh, here, sneaky, full HP Tirpitz. Okay, folks, it's 3 versus 3, so this is not in the bag. Unfortunately, our cruiser's kind of a bad, played bad. Okay, this Tirpitz will eat at least 5 torpedo. We have AP loaded. Okay, this guy is crazy. Yes, I knew that you're never gonna survive. It was focus fire. Over here, of course, AP versus German battleship will not cut it. You have to aim for superstructure, otherwise you will do some damage, but not something amazing. Now we did hit for superstructure 780. We popped the smoke. Okay, it was a little bit better, close to 2000 damage. Now someone is spotting for him, so that's the reason for the Cyclones. It's gonna fail. Ooh, it's 2 versus 2. This is closer than I ever thought. Man, those enemy ships, they did remarkable comeback. I thought that this was an easy win, but oh boy, I was wrong. And it's only we and Kurfürst left. Holy crap, and remember, Tirpitz has torpedo. We don't have any torpedo. Those stupid torpedoes reload every 2 minutes. Oh man, it's okay. Kurfürst is using his amazing good secondary hits. Tirpitz does not have a good secondary hit. He does, but not as good as Bismarck or Kurfürst. But he has torpedoes, so he has to be a little bit careful, our friendly Kurfürst. We are spotted, and we pump shells after shells after shells. We put this dude on fire. Ooh, this is intense. I hope our Kurfürst doesn't get torped by the Tirpitz. That's the biggest problem. Finally, our Kurfürst secondary, and the last enemy ships, it's Shimakaze. That was kind of intense a while, because they kind of played pretty good. They deleted our cruisers, this friendly cruiser, very kind of easily. Okay, we received the Confederate serve, close to 240,000 damage. We only have Shima. Oh, basically, even though we don't have that much health, regular in general, if you avoid Shimakaze's torpedo and you only use guns and your speed, this should not have any issue whatsoever, because when you hit them hard, like 2400 damage 1 salvo. You see, Shimakaze doesn't have that much HP pool. And thanks guys for watching. That's the end. Have a good one. Bye.